I'm Tony Wynn. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my firm is open 24 hours. We'll talk to you at any time.
I was in a car accident. I called Tony at midnight.
We never stop working. We work 24 hours a day to get you the fastest, the biggest cash settlement possible. Call me, 1-800-35-TEXAS. My investigators are standing by right now.
He came to me and worked my case. It was so easy.
Call me at 1-800-35-TEXAS, 24 hours, because justice can't wait.
Call Tony Wynn, because he will help you. He helped me.
If you've been in an accident, don't go through this alone. Give Tony Wynn's law firm a call.
They went after the insurance company, the people responsible for my accident.
Tony met me and helped me through my hardship, and you can't ask for anything better than that.
Call Tony Wynn. He takes care of everything.
It's helped me financially. It's helped me actually restructure my whole life again.
Welcome everyone to the Tony Wynn Law Firm TV show. I'm Joanna Leal, your host for the next 30 minutes. And let me say, I'm not a lawyer. The lawyer Tony Wynn is the expert you will be hearing from in just a minute. Tony Wynn has produced this show to help you get money that you deserve if you have been injured in a car accident, and he can help you get the money sooner rather than later with an interest-free loan if you are a client. You need justice, and the Tony Wynn Law Firm is on your side. Let's go to our man in the field, Tom Lacchiato.
I am not an attorney, and that's why this whole process of getting to know this incredible personal injury law firm, the Tony Wynn Law Firm, has been so educational for me. Their mission, and they've convinced me of it, they're incredibly aggressive in terms of their mission statement. They're going to get the biggest, fastest cash award settlement possible for their clients. Listen to this.
The first step is sometimes the most important, and the first step might be not what you do, but what you don't do. Do not talk to the insurance company. No matter what you do, do not talk to the insurance company. That can damage your case. Now, the next thing you need to do, pick up the phone, give me a call. Look, we're available 24 hours. If that accident happens on I-35 at 2 in the morning, you give me a call. We'll talk to you. We'll tell you what to do. I've had clients call me up from the scene of the accident, said, Tony, you know what? I saw your commercial on TV. I remembered your phone number, 1-800-35-TEXAS. I'm sitting in my car right now, and the back of my car has been smashed up by someone, and my neck's killing me, and the ambulance is on the way. We'll tell you what to do. 2 in the morning, not a problem. On Easter, on Sunday, on Thanksgiving, not a problem. Give me a call. After you give me a call, a live person will answer the phone and talk to you. What we'll then do is that we'll take possession of your case. We'll tell you exactly on the phone what to do. We'll then arrange a meeting with you. We'll come to you. You don't have to come to us. We'll come to you, we'll talk to you, we'll start doing the paperwork. It's simple, it's easy, and it's quick. When you're a client of mine, let me give you the overarching theme of what we'll do. The answer is that we will do everything possible to serve your needs and to serve your case and your family's needs. We'll do everything possible. Now, let me break that down to smaller bits. What I'll do is this. Number one, we'll work hard on your case. We'll do everything possible. We'll talk to you. We'll answer any question that you have. You can call me at morning, noon, anytime you have a question, talk to me. We'll help you with medical treatment. You might need help getting a rental. We can help you with that too. What about lost wages? We can help you with that too. Some of my clients, they haven't been through this before. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what to ask. You know what? That's okay too. We will ask you if you don't know the right questions. We're gonna hold your hand and we're gonna take possession of everything possible so that you don't have to do any work on your case. We are here to help you. Now, you need to start working on your case immediately. Not tomorrow, not next week. You know what? I've heard stories where a client will call up another attorney and the other attorney will start working on their case when he gets back from vacation. The moment you call me, I start working on your case immediately. Not tomorrow, not the next week, not after I get back from vacation, right now. The moment that phone rings, I pick it up and I am your attorney. That work starts immediately. We start preserving the evidence. We take pictures of the crime scene. Skid marks disappear. They can disappear within 24 hours if you don't call. And, you know, that's the other reason why we're available 24 hours. You know, these accidents don't happen between 8 and 5 o'clock. These accidents happen at any time. They happen on Christmas. They happen on New Year's. You know what? That's why we're available 24 hours, because people don't control when accidents happen to them.
We'll get back to Tony Wynn in just a minute. I want to urge you to call the number on the screen if you have been in an accident. Help is just a phone call away. The Tony Wynn Law Firm can make your life easier by helping you, as a client, access the money you need and deserve with an interest-free loan. Listen to what these actual clients, not paid actors, have to say about how Tony Wynn helped them.
I've never been in a car accident, so I was lost about where to begin. So I called Tony Wynn, and they instantly were able to send somebody out to get a written statement over my accident and get more information, follow up on the police report, and get, show me where to start as far as trying to get a, resolvement on my issue, on my case. Because like I said, I didn't even know where to go, I didn't know where to start. I didn't have a vehicle, I just bought it, was a brand new vehicle, I'd only had it a couple of months. I was left carless. I didn't know which insurance was going to be liable since it wasn't my fault. I didn't know which insurance was going to be liable as far as picking up the rental fees, the rental costs, which is something that I needed immediately. Through contacting Tony Wynn's office, I was able to get information on who to contact, who to see. I didn't have to put any initial costs out of my pocket, no fees out of my pocket, so it wasn't a worry then. So that actually put a huge relief on me. I already knew I wasn't liable, but no one actually comes out and tells you that everything is going to be okay, that you're not going to have any huge cost out of your own pocket. Although by the time the gentleman left my home, he reassured me that I would be taken care of, that it was obvious that the accident was not my fault, that I wasn't at fault for the accident, and that the other person should be liable, and that their insurance carrier should be liable for the accident, that I shouldn't have anything to worry about. And he reassured me that if I wasn't compensated, that I wouldn't have to put any money out of my own pocket. Having the Tony Wynn Law Firm behind me 100%, I felt like it was just one less thing that I had to deal with. And I knew that at the end of all this, that it would all be worth it. I knew that I had Tony Wynn behind me, representing me, and that I would, prevail at the end. If you've been in an accident, don't go through this alone. Give Tony Wynn's Law Firm a call.
I'm Tony Wynn. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my firm is open 24 hours. We'll talk to you at any time.
I was in a car accident. I called Tony at midnight.
We never stop working. We work 24 hours a day to get you the fastest, the biggest cash settlement possible. Call me, 1-800-35-TEXAS. My investigators are standing by right now.
He came to me and worked my case. It was so easy.
Call me at 1-800-35-TEXAS, 24 hours, because justice can't wait.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Tony Wynn Law Firm TV show. Now, there are lots of car accidents every day in our area, and unfortunately there are a lot of people who get hurt. As a result of these accidents, people lose the use of their car. They have injuries, and medical costs are not cheap. Now the question is, what do you do? Turn to someone who cares about you. The Tony Wynn Law Firm has experience to help you if you've been injured. Don't try to handle the situation alone. There is help. It's a Tony Wynn Law Firm.
When a person is injured in an accident, in any type of injury situation, they are entitled to some sort of compensation if the other person is at fault. That means that the other person's caused the accident, they're liable for any damages, anything they've caused my client to lose. My clients are entitled to lost wages, they're entitled to medical pain and suffering, but the bottom line is you're entitled to cash compensation. A good attorney, I can help you get that cash compensation you're entitled to. Life is hard. Some of us can't afford medical insurance. You know what? How are you going to get the treatment? That's not a concern because I will take care of it. Let me go one step further. A client of mine doesn't have health insurance. That's not a big deal. What if a client of mine doesn't have car insurance? You're driving without car insurance, you get hit by another car that has insurance. It doesn't matter if you don't have insurance, okay? You're still entitled to justice. I can get you money for an accident that someone else caused, even though you don't have insurance. Now, are people happy about that? You know what? My first loyalty is to my client. I'm not here to make other people happy. I'm here to work for my client. So if I can get you money for something that someone else caused you, I'll do it. Sometimes my clients will come, they'll ask me, Tony, I got a ticket as a result of this accident. They said it was my fault. They gave me a ticket for something. You know what? Sometimes I can get that ticket reversed. Sometimes I can still get you money for that accident, even though that police report is against you. you know what, there are ways to get around this system, right? That's what a good attorney does. He fights for his clients. I don't mind fighting for my clients when someone else won't. What I have a problem with are people who drive 18-wheelers and they violate the law when they drive 18-wheelers. I'll tell you what I mean. They drive either on drugs, they're on methamphetamines, they're under a time pressure to deliver their cargo, so they're driving by violating drug laws. They're on methamphetamine, for example. They're driving without sleep is another example. So what happens then is that they plow into a client of mine, and you know what? 18-wheelers are these huge trucks. I don't need to tell you that. They can cause a lot of damage, a lot of injury to a person. When a person is injured by an 18-wheeler, this is not a normal case. Number one, there's a black box involved in the 18-wheeler and needs to be recovered. There's no way to get the black box unless your attorney has resources to get that black box. It's expensive. You need an expert. You can't go down to the junkyard and say, hey, give me that black box out of the 18-wheeler. The other thing is, you need the reports. When a person who drives an 18-wheeler is at fault for an accident or they've caused an accident, the police, they're supposed to do a drug test on the person who drove the 18-wheeler. How are you going to get that report? We can help you get that report. The other thing is that you need to look at employment records for that person who drove the 18-wheeler. How are you going to get that report? You need to subpoena that information. I can subpoena that information for my client. Now, what does this all mean? What that means is, number one, a client of mine is more likely to be injured. They're more likely to be severely injured. Also, there's evidence that needs to be preserved that's going to be destroyed. As an attorney, I need to send out a special letter preserving that evidence. That evidence needs to be preserved, or else, you know what happens? The value of your case goes straight downhill. You need a good attorney who's experienced to represent you in these 18-wheeler cases. I have faith in my skills as a lawyer. I've never ever had a client pay me out money to represent them in an injury case. Any client who ever calls me will get a free consultation from me. I don't charge for consultation. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been a lawyer for a long time, and I've worked on thousands of cases. If I can tell you, I've taken $0, not a single penny for consultation fees, not one. There are not too many lawyers that can say that. But you know what? I work first, and I get paid later. Work first, get paid later. That's my work ethic. I represent the people. I work for the people. Look, I don't have any corporate clients. I don't have any wealthy millionaire clients. I represent the people. When they give me a call, sometimes, you know, I've had clients tell me, Tony, thank you for your 800 number. I couldn't afford to call you. I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have much change to put in that pay phone. I just called you. It was a toll-free number. And if you call me right now and you qualify as a client, I can get you money today if possible.
Been in a car accident? Don't have access to a car anymore because your car is wrecked? Concerned about hospital bills because of your injuries? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, then pick up the phone and call. The Tony Wynn Law Firm can help clients with an interest-free loan so they don't have to wait for the money they deserve. Hear what Tony Wynn's actual clients, not actors, have to say about how he worked for them.
Tony Wynn here with my client, Matthew Bowman. Matthew, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Now, Matthew, you had mentioned that we were able to get you some money from your insurance company initially. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what a lot of people need to know is that when they're injured in an accident, you can get money from several different sources. We'll get money from the person who injured you, and that's an ongoing process, and we'll get you that money. How's that going for you?
It's going really good.
Okay.
It's going
and
good.
everybody staff keep it in constant contact with
Yes.
you? And you said since you got that money from your insurance company, I'm going to let you know that doesn't end it, because your insurance company, you weren't at fault for this accident.
No.
Someone else was, and we're going to make that other person pay. But what people have to know is that they can get money from different sources, from the person who injured you, maybe the person who owned the property on which you were injured, maybe whoever was responsible for designing that road. Maybe you might have some money hidden somewhere in some weird insurance policy that you might have that you don't know about. And we were able to get you that additional money, is that correct?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
And you've already received that money, correct?
Yes.
So this is real money that you've seen and realized already that's helped you, correct?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. We had came to you when this accident happened. Why did you need me to come to you?
I just survived a head-on collision. I really couldn't drive. And I was an hour away. I was actually shocked when you guys actually drove to my house, went through the accident and stuff, and then you said, we got you from here on out. And they've really held true to them.
Has my office made it easy for you?
Yes, very easy, very easy.
Now, Matt, you had mentioned earlier that I had provided you a loan. Is that correct?
Yes. I received a loan for, I think, $2,500 to go home for Christmas and see my family, because I was, I was still shell-shocked from being in that accident, and, I needed the money to go home to be around my family, to get myself back to being myself. And it's got 2 of my bills paid that needed to get paid, and it's, put some clothes on my daughter's back. I've told anybody that asks me that they need a lawyer to come to Tony, because he's that good.
I appreciate you, Matt, and we'll be back right after this. I'm Tony Wynn. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my firm is open 24 hours. We'll talk to you at any time.
I was in a car accident. I called Tony at midnight.
We never stop working. We work 24 hours a day to get you the fastest, the biggest cash settlement possible. Call me, 1-800-35-TEXAS. My investigators are standing by right now.
He came to me and worked my case. It was so easy.
Call me at 1-800-35-TEXAS, 24 hours, because justice can't wait.
If you're watching our show and you have been injured in an accident, please call right now. We answer the phone 24/7 and we can help you right away. If you know someone who needs help, give them our phone number right now. Time is of the essence when an accident has occurred. Don't wait, get help, call now.
Well, first of all, if you've been hurt in an accident, you cannot wait to call me. Don't wait. The longer you wait, the more difficult your case becomes. And also, the longer you wait, the more likely it is the value of your case is going to drop. Because in the end, my goal is going to be to get you as much money as possible for your case, to get you as much money as possible for your injury. We'll come to you. We'll come to you no matter where you are. I have clients from Killeen to San Marcos, East Texas, West Texas. We have clients everywhere. Call me. We'll meet you where you need to meet us at. It doesn't matter. Is it at your house? We'll go to the hospital. We'll go to your place of work. We'll take care of you. We'll meet you anywhere. Doesn't matter. Anytime also. I don't care if it's midnight, 2 in the morning, 8 at night, you just got off of work. I'll meet you where you need to be met. You know what? We work around your schedule, your time. Now, it's also been the case that every single client I've ever loaned money to, there will never be interest. There will never be fees on any of the money I've loaned or advanced my clients. And also, on top of that, I make this promise to every single one of my clients. If I loan you money and I don't win your case, you'll never repay the loan. That's the promise I make to my clients. That's the confidence I have in my skills as an attorney. I will loan clients money on my own pocket. Rule 108D of the Texas Ethics Code allows an attorney to represent and to loan his clients money for living expenses, case expenses, anything he might need to advance his case, or for any type of personal living expense. An attorney can take care of his clients in that way. That's what I do. I'm not afraid to help my clients. I've always done it. I'll never apologize for putting my clients first. If anybody's been injured, give me a call. You know what? You can help out your family member, your son, daughter. I can represent all of them, right? Give me a call. It doesn't matter who it is, right? Pass my number to them. It's an easy number to remember, 1-800-35-TEXAS. Give me a call. We can talk to you. You can talk to them. We can all meet. Anybody. Call now, 1-800-35-TEXAS, 24 hours a day, because justice can't wait.
If you need money right away because of a car accident, then you need to call the Tony Wynn Law Firm. 24/7, we can help. When you're a client, get the money you deserve sooner rather than later with an interest-free loan. You need an expert on your side, and that expert is Tony Wynn. Like these actual clients, you don't have to suffer alone.
Tony Wynn here with my clients Greens. This is Paula Green, Lewis Green, and their son Jeremiah Green. Paula, can you tell the viewers what happened in your case?
Yes, we were in a car wreck with a drunk driver in May of 2012 on our way home. My husband Lewis here was taken to the hospital by ambulance, and Jeremiah was also taken to the hospital as well to be seen. And once Lewis was released from the hospital, we came home, and I knew we needed an attorney because he had surgery prior to that. And then Jeremiah was having a lot of problems with the driving thing, just in that one day. And just so happens I was looking at the TV, and who did I see? Tony Wynn on the TV with the commercial, whatever and stuff. And so I chose to call them. And they came out that day, and we met with Remington, that evening, but it was after 5 o'clock that they came out to the house, whatever, and we met with Remington, and we went ahead and listened to everything he had to say, and we were comfortable with it, and basically everything he said was what Tony had said on the TV. And so we went ahead and agreed, Lewis and I, we signed the paperwork with him to handle all of our cases. At that point, we turned it over to Tony, and they started working on things for us, and we also were able to, come to Tony when we had financial obligations that we weren't able to take care of, and he actually did what he said he would do. Whatever, we could call that day. By that evening before 6, they were calling us back saying, the funds were available to come pick them up. And then as far as Jeremiah and I, at this time, our cases have been settled, and Tony was able to get the insurance company to agree to cover Jeremiah to 2025 till he's 18, to make sure if he has any other problems or whatever stuff, they would continue to take care of him, as well as making sure that he had funds at this point as well.
I promised you that if for whatever reason your case didn't work out, you would not have to pay me back, correct?
Correct.
Correct. And that's something I promise all my clients. Look, if your case for whatever reason doesn't work out, I have confidence in my skills as a lawyer. I know I can get that money for you.
Correct.
And if I don't, you know what? You don't pay back any of the money I've loaned you. And that's an absolute guarantee.
Right. Yes.
And there will never be an attorney fee if I don't get you money.
Right.
And you don't have to repay the loan ever.
Right.
I'm Tony Wynn. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my firm is open 24 hours. We'll talk to you at any time.
I was in a car accident. I called Tony at midnight.
We never stop working. We work 24 hours a day to get you the fastest, the biggest cash settlement possible. Call me, 1-800-35-TEXAS. My investigators are standing by right now.
He came to me and worked my case. It was so easy.
Call me at 1-800-35-TEXAS, 24 hours, because justice can't wait.
Hi everyone, I'm Jonah Leal with a reminder to take the first step if you've been injured in a car accident. Accidents can happen to anyone. You need help, so you need to call now. Let's go to Tom Lacchiato again and hear how the Tony Wynn Law Firm mission statement is all about client satisfaction.
When it comes to personal injury firms, you want to choose the one that's on your side. The Tony Wynn Law Firm here in Texas, they do this every day. They have the experience. Listen to this.
Tony Wynn here. Let's talk about insurance companies really quick. Now, the issue about an insurance company is a double-edged sword. We all use insurance, we all buy insurance. When you talk about insurance companies, realize that they're necessary and we all use them, but, and here's the big but, is that their interest is served not by paying you money for any of your injuries or claims, but their interests are served by paying you as little money as possible. Let's think about the insurance company as a business. What they do is that they're trying to take in money in the form of premiums. You mail in your check every month or every 6 months, wherever the case is. Then whenever an accident happens, they'll pay out for whatever incident or injury that happened. The business model of an insurance company is to try to take in more money than they pay out. And the way to do that is to minimize your claim. Let's say, for example, the insurance company in 1 month takes in $100 million worth of premiums. For them to make a profit, they're going to have to pay out $100 million or less after the interest that they've made on all those premiums. The way for them to do that is to pay you less on your claim. So what they're going to try to do is that if you have, for example, whiplash, they're going to tell you, your whiplash is not really believable in front of a jury, we're not going to pay you all that much money. If you have a broken arm, they're going to say your broken arm is going to be healed in a couple of months, you'll be okay, you don't need that much money for your broken arm. If you have a limp that you sustained as a result of an accident, they're going to say, you know what, that limp was probably there before the accident, we don't think we need you to pay for that limp. Now, this is what they do to minimize what they have to pay you for your claims. And for that reason, you need proper documentation, you need a good attorney who will help you preserve all the evidence necessary so that we can maximize the value of your claim. When you present to them a claim, they're going to try to tell you that you don't need a lawyer. But what's strange to me is that on their side, while they're telling you that you don't need a lawyer, they have a whole team of lawyers. They have trained adjusters on their side. They have supervisors who have been adjusting cases for years, and they know exactly what they're going to pay you before you even talk to them. But for some strange reason, they'll tell you that you don't need a lawyer and that you don't need someone to help you on your case. And believe it or not, if it's possible, they'll be at your door within the hour and have you sign away your case. And here's the other strange thing. They might tell you that they're your friend. Ask the adjuster, are you recording me right now? They'll tell you this is a recorded statement that they're doing with you. In other words, they'll try to be your friend, but at the same time, they'll try to record you. It's common practice in the insurance business that when they talk to a person who's making a claim, such as yourself, they have to record you or they'll try to record you. Now, that's not what friends do. Give me a call. Let me represent you against that insurance company so that I can maximize the value of your case. I can get you the fastest and the biggest settlement possible. 24 hours a day, give me a call, 1-800-35-TEXAS.
That's our show, folks. For everyone from the Tony Wynn Law Firm, remember, if you are injured in a car accident, you need to call 1-800-35-TEXAS. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are here to help you. The one thing we hear from all of our clients over and over is gratitude. Our clients are relieved they chose the Tony Wynn Law Firm to help them over the problems that have arisen from being in a car accident. If you need help, call Tony Wynn at 1-800-35-TEXAS, because justice can't wait.
Hi, Tony Wynn here with my client Brenda Benavides. Brenda, how you doing today, Brenda?
I'm good.
Brenda, tell the viewers at home how you found me and why you hired my law firm.
Well, I got into an accident December 10th, and a big truck hit me from behind. It was a pretty bad accident, and Tony's here for us.
Brenda, did you at any point have to pay me any money out of your pocket to hire me?
No, no money at all. Tony took care of everything. I didn't have to deal with the insurance, nobody. Someone came to my house the following day from my accident, and that was just so convenient that I didn't have to come in or anything. And I was hurt, my boys were hurt, and they came out and took care of everything there.
And so far, have you been happy with how we've worked on your case?
Very happy.
And Brenda, how quick were we to respond when you called us?
Oh, it was so fast. I mean, I didn't even have a car. He got me a rental right away, took care of the phone calls. I didn't get no harassments at all. Tony took care of everything.
Do you think you could have got that rental on your own?
I don't think so, because I didn't have rental on my insurance, and you took care of that.
Okay, so in other words, we made the other person pay for, you for the rental, correct?
Yes.
You didn't pay for the rental?
No.
That money didn't come out of your pocket?
No, and they were quick to come out, too. And I have called several times, and I always get someone on the phone.
There's always a live person answering.
Always, always.
Okay. If you call, I can promise you, someone's going to answer the phone.
I mean, y'all always have somebody answering. That's what I love about it, yeah.
We're going to come back right after this. I'm Tony Wynn. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, my firm is open 24 hours. We'll talk to you at any time.
I was in a car accident. I called Tony at midnight.
We never stop working. We work 24 hours a day to get you the fastest, the biggest cash settlement possible. Call me, 1-800-35-TEXAS. My investigators are standing by right now.
He came to me and worked my case. It was so easy.
Call me at 1-800-35-TEXAS, 24 hours, because justice can't wait.